Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been 2 years since the last video, 4 years since the last PC build. But that's what we're here for today, which is a PC build. And this will be a PC for my mom, because she's using an old pre-built and it sucks. So it's time for an upgrade. So we'll just go over the parts real quick and then we'll do a little bit of a PC build guide. I'm not the best at build guides, but if you want a full one, check my video 4 years ago. It's rough, but it's not too bad. Anyways, we'll go through the parts real quick. First off, the CPU is a Ryzen 5 5500. Pretty solid CPU for what she's gonna do. She's not gaming or anything, so maybe it's a bit overkill, but it'll be enough. Motherboard, we have the Asus Prime B550M A Wi-Fi 2. This is what, an AM4 board with DDR4 RAM, or AM4 board that supports DDR4 RAM. And then we also have, speaking of the RAM, it's a G.Skill Ripjaws 5 DDR4, 16 gigs at 3200 megahertz. And a huge shout out to the guy I got it from, hi Taro, the guy I got it from on Facebook Marketplace. You can see his name. I'll just pull up his name if you guys are in the Greater Toronto area and if you guys need anything that he sells, here's his name. But anyways, continuing with the parts, we have the Gigabyte P650G. So it's a 650 watt gold rated power supply. Pretty solid for the performance. With the case here, we have the Thermaltake S100, I believe. S100. This is an open box case, so we try to find the best deals possible for today's build. And then onto the other parts, we have a WD Blue 1TB SSD. It's a NVMe drive. And then we also have a case fan, which is a Be Quiet Pure Wings 2 120mm fan. And with the last part, completely unnecessary, but it is a graphics card. It is the Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1660 Ti. It is actually my old graphics card. I have a new one that I've been using for a few years, so I'm gonna pop this one into this PC. So yeah, that's all the parts. This is the grand total of the price for how much we paid. Do not ask how much the RAM was, don't worry about it. But yeah, we'll move on to the building portion of the video. Okay, so here's the order of how we'll be doing things in this first part. So take out the motherboard. We'll have to take out the CPU, the heatsink for the CPU, and then from the motherboard box, we'll take out the Wi-Fi antenna, I/O shield, manual. You'll always want to make sure you have the manual with you. I guess we don't really need this right now, but that's the drive cables. SSD standoffs and screws that we'll need, your RAM and your SSD. And first things first is we'll start with the CPU, and then we'll install the heatsink on top along with the RAM and the SSD. Okay, so what we've done so far is we've put the CPU cooler, the RAM, and the SSD onto the motherboard. Now it's time to get our case ready. So we'll move some things around, take off the panels, put the motherboard inside the case, get the screws in there. So yeah, we'll need a few things. Obviously, we'll need your motherboard, obviously the case, the accessories that come with the case, the I/O shield if it's not already connected to the back of your motherboard, and then, you know, always need the manual for case. So yeah, look at that. Okay, so next up we'll put in the case fan, and to do that we will have to pop off the front cover of the case. It's just a quick pull, or it should be. Just a quick pull and we're good. So to install the fan, we want to make sure that it is in intake mode, which means that this is facing the inside of the case. Once we're done with that, we can pop the front cover back on, and we'll head to the next step. A few light taps, we're good to go. And now for the part that a lot of people are, you know, not scared, but just, you know, don't exactly enjoy, which is cables. There's 3 sets of cables. So first off, we have these ones. The big guys, these are all the power cables. So these obviously power everything inside the PC. They go from the power supply to different components inside. Then you have the case cables, which are these guys over here. These are from the front of the case where you have your power button, your USB ports and all that stuff. And that will go towards the motherboard so that all your power button and your USB ports, they all work. Last but not least is the case and or case fans and RGB cables. And for this scenario, we only have case fans, so it's just 2, and these will go to the motherboard so that your case fans are powered. Okay, so we'll start with the case cables. The first one here, it says HD audio. HD audio one plugs into the header on the board that says AAFP. And then there's this cable that's blank, no label. Never mind, there's a label, it says USB on it. So that goes into the USB ports, 1 of 2 down here. And then these are the front panel cables. I'll put up a diagram right here so that you can kind of see which cable goes where. And then last but not least, you have the USB 3 cable that plugs into the USB 3 header right on the upper right hand side over here. So let's do that. Okay, so now that we're done with the case cables, time to move on to the power cables. First off, we have the big 24-pin power cable that powers the motherboard. We have the 8-pin CPU that plugs into the top to power the CPU. And then we have this 8-pin, might be a 6-pin actually, I don't remember, but basically this will power the graphics card. So let's go ahead and start with that. Okay, that was nice and easy. Next we can move on to the fan cables. So case fans have cable going from the one from the left, the exhaust, and one from the intake over here. So we'll route those to two places. First off is right in the middle of the motherboard here. We have a fan header, and then we'll use the second one down by the bottom underneath the SSD where the graphics card will go. Just under that is a fan header. Okay, last but not least, we have the GPU. This is the right side up, okay. And yeah, it goes right over here. Make sure we pop this tab back. We remove the second and third PCIe slots from the back. And then it's just about lining up and clicking it in there. Should hear a good click, and this clip inside should be clipped back up. Then we grab a couple of screws and make it that tight. Okay, once that's done, make sure you get the power cable, plug it in. This is an 8-pin. Plugged in, cable bends a little bit, and everything is in the case. Next up is cable management. Alright, so that finishes the PC build for today. I hope that everyone found it helpful if you're building your own PC. But of course, there's one more thing to do, and that is turn it on and test it out. So let's do that. Power buttons over here. Power supply, hold on. Okay, turn the power supply on. I see some lights going on inside, here we go. And it's running. Very good, very good. One more thing to do, and that's of course, peel this plastic off. Ready? Let's see if we can get this on the mic. And just like that, the PC is officially done and dusted. Once again, I hope everyone who watched found this video useful if you're building your own PC. And of course, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to. I don't know what other content I have coming out, but I hope there's more on the way. I definitely want to make more videos. Not as much gaming stuff nowadays, but more so tech stuff. You know, I'd be interested in doing that. So if anyone has any ideas or things that they want to see, comment down below and let me know. I'd love to hear from you. So that being said, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.